Welcome back, gods and goddesses. We are doing a new moon reading today, and we are doing a new moon in Aries, being that this is the new moon that's coming up right now. And new moons for Aries are particular in like setting forth our last bit of intentions, and so that we could manifest. And one thing that we are surely to be manifesting is love. Don't worry, your other manifestations will be coming through, but a big thing that we're not focusing on, but a gift that is being given by the universe is the manifestation of love. That is also the reason why I'm lighting this rose incense cone. And I also have a third eye chakra incense about to be lit so that we could gain more insight and clarity. I had just did a spiritual bath for clarity as well, so this message should hit home completely. I've already cleansed the deck, I've cleansed the materials, I've cleansed myself, and we're basically ready to go. I hope you guys been having a great weekend, a great week. And I hope that you haven't had that much of a hard month. I feel like this month has been going pretty smooth, as long as you're not procrastinating in any projects or nothing like that. It's important to be on top of your stuff and not have that procrastination energy, especially with this vital time of our manifestations coming to fruition. You have to be really keen about what you're thinking about, so nothing doesn't particularly go the wrong way. There we go. Light this up. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, all those on our spirit team willing to help us with this message. Thank you for being there for us. Alrighty, so we're gonna now start getting into the message. I am super excited, I'm not even gonna lie, because this manifestation energy is real. And if you've been like doing the correct work and you've been on your stuff, like, you're gonna see results. Most definitely you're gonna see results. New moons are great for manifestation and getting that motivation that you need to just like go head first into a situation, even though it's very spontaneous. Being spontaneous is a good thing. You just have to really be aware, because nonetheless you're gonna have to reap the consequences, whether it's good or bad. So just be aware of what you are doing. And I guess we'll start getting into this message. Like I said, this is for a new moon in Aries. This is a collective reading. And if you resonate with this reading, it's okay if you don't. It might not pertain to you. But if you do resonate with this reading, please leave a like, a comment, share, and subscribe if you're not already. Also, follow my other platforms on Facebook, Ğęnıę Jąhnıę or Goddess of the Awakening, as I'm always posting updates on either page. So make sure that you follow both of these pages. Alrighty. This is, what is this? Fire, 10 of fire, completion of cycles, becoming into alignment. Ooh. Coming into an alignment. We got 10 of fire, coming into alignment, getting our chakras aligned. That kundalini energy. We are source. This is what I'm getting from this image, because there's like all these like sun waves coming out from the head, pertaining that we're connected to source. We are source. I'm hearing promotion of some sort, graduation, promotion, because there's like this banner right here on him. And it reminds me of like some type of promotion or graduation, like valedictorian or something like that. You know what I mean? You might be a speaker, like inspirational speaker of some sort, stepping into your power. And then we have like a little mallet, and I'm not quite sure what that is. But obviously you have the tools to build what you need to build. So that's great. That's really great so far. That's the first card of this reading. And basically, what are we manifesting? So what I'm hearing is that right now in this time, you are becoming into alignment of what you need to be doing, not only within yourself, but outside of yourself. And you're realizing that basically all you need is yourself, and you have these tools that has been given to you. You recognize them, and now is literally just basically about you stepping into that creativity and having that confidence to build what you need to build. And like I said, somebody may be graduating or getting a promotion from a job. Hold on, some cards fell. And yeah, just know that you're connected to source. Ask what you may. We have, what is this? The 9 of Earth. Okay, so what I see here, we have this Nine of Earth. We have a snake and a boat and a butterfly. So what I'm hearing is that there's a completion of cycles. Give me a second. There's a completion of cycles that is causing you to go through this transformation, which is wonderful. That is great news. And there's a snake. What I'm getting from that is the fact that like you you're going through this physical transformation. You're actually going through this transformation. You're getting rid of these snakes, because I remember in the other reading, I forgot which one it was, but it basically said that you have like a lot of snakes and clowns around you in your inner circle, and you're recognizing these things. You're able to see these things because your third eye is actually open, and you see the snakes for who they are, and you're just kind of giving them away with love. You're just giving them to spirit, basically. You're letting go and letting God, basically. So you're seeing these people for who they are. You're letting them go, and that's allowing you to go through this transition. I applaud you guys. I am very, very happy about this. This is very, very exciting. I'm getting excited. Woo! I'm getting super excited. This is really good. So we are completing cycles. We're seeing things for what they are. We're allowing ourselves to go through this transition, becoming into alignment with who we are. Alrighty. Is there any other messages for the collective? Alrighty. So we have the 5 of Fire. I see that this is a conflict between two people. But what I'm getting, so there's gonna be a conflict between two people. Let it be two males or just you being in your masculine energy. But from what I'm seeing, these are probably water signs, because this guy on the right side, he has this blueprint on him, and it kind of looks like waves, water, and then his hair kind of looks like it's in a mohawk, as if it were like fish fins. And then we have this one, this man who also has blue detailing on him, which reminds me of a water sign. But this might be a woman in their masculine energy, because like the facial features of this man, it looks kind of feminine to me. So this might be a woman in her masculine energy going into this conflict. This can be conflict with their inner emotions, maybe, being the fact, because I said that there's water going on, and water usually tends to deal with emotions. So this could be a conflict between yourself and your emotions, or it could be a conflict between you and another person, being two males, or it could be you and your masculine energy having a conflict with some other person. But that is what I am seeing. What is this conflict about, Spirit? What is this conflict about? Can we get a little specific? If not, we'll just move on to our next deck. So we can get a little bit specific. Excuse me, I should have gotten some water for myself. Alrighty, what kind of conflict is going on? Can you please explain the 5 of fire? This conflict is obviously going to cause great change, being that it's the number 5. 5 symbols change, change and power. So it might be a battle for power. Who's more dominant? I just answered my own question. Okay, well, that's that. Are there any other messages that you may have for this collective? Yeah, so we have the 7 of water, and this is basically just going with the flow and surrendering your intuition and your emotions. 7 pertains to intuition. Water, of course, pertains to emotions. So and she has her eyes closed, but her third eye is open. So basically is being able to surrender and trust the divine, and not using your 2 physical eyes, but your third eye to see what's actually there, and just go through these emotions and going with the flow. Like I said, this is conflict between yourself, more than likely. There's probably a power struggle, because you are battling yourself in this transition that you're going through. Because it's like your old self is battling the person you're meant to be, and they're like basically clinging on for dear life. And yeah, it's causing conflict within you, and that may probably reflect on your outside life, since your internal reflects to your external. Are there any other messages that you may have for this collective? Oh my goodness. Okay, all these cards are coming out. I think that's it. Are there any other messages for this collective? Alrighty. And then in order for you to accept this or surrender, is basically finding the balance between the light and dark. And when we're talking about light and dark, we're talking about this yin yang energy, your light being and your shadow side. And your shadow side, of course, isn't necessarily bad, but if you learn how to be compassionate with yourself and learn how to work with your shadow side, it could be something great. It just depends on the energy that you throw out, because you have to remember that whatever energy you throw out is always going to come back to you, and you're going to end up being your own I'm gonna say your own, what's that word, you're gonna be your own demise. That's all I'm gonna say. You're gonna be your own demise. You're gonna be the reason why you feel handcuffed to literally nothing. You just have to get rid of this fear and step into your confidence and open up your heart, your body and your soul to the divine, and speak what needs to be said. Express yourself and see things for what it is with your third eye. Are there any other messages? So this is how you become into alignment, guys. This is very, very straightforward. Very, very straightforward. You guys are almost there, but it's just a couple more steps that you need to make. And then we have the Maiden. The Maiden, I'm hearing the Empress card. Remember who you are. You're this beautiful woman that people look up to. You are a protector. Let me get some insight on the Maiden. And springtime. Oh, look at that. So it says right here, the Maiden, young and beautiful, represents the arrival of spring. Spring is coming soon, you guys. A time of transition and change. We have this transition coming, and we have change coming. Yes. She is symbolic of a moment that is bright with new promise. This is a fertile moment, one that may bring both abundance and independence. Now is the time to embrace growth with excitement and anticipation. However, just as late frost can lay waste to new growth, ridicule and unkind words from others can rise to doubts and questions that can turn and result in self-sabotaging behavior. Be strong and firm. If there is need to take steps to protect and nurture all that is new and vulnerable in from you, for those who seek to limit and restrict your growth, it is time to put your intentions first, to walk your own path and sow the ideas that you have been generating within. Express yourself. Let that which has lain dormant awaken and come to life. So yeah, you are going through this transition. You're completing cycles, and it's allowing change to come through. You just have to surrender to the process, see both sides of the story, and be careful with your tongue. Be careful with the energy that you put out. There's this Bible verse that has been coming to me a lot recently. Where's my Bible? I believe it's in Proverbs, but it's basically saying be careful with the words that you say. Those who have their mouth shut will keep their life. So basically it's saying that if you like talk when it doesn't need, like, if you say you're in this conflict, right, and this person is just talking mad shit to you and whatever and woo woo woo, and you wanna pop off, but you shouldn't pop off, because when you pop off, that energy that person is putting to you, you're literally giving it right back to them, and you're hurting yourself in the process, because that energy is gonna come right back to you nonetheless. In any shape, way, or form, is gonna be really unexpected, and it's gonna hit you, and you're just gonna be like, what the fuck? And it's just basically watching your words, because words can perspire into the 3D, and it could also ruin other people's lives. Words are strong. It's basically like putting a spell on somebody, like hence the word spell. But that's another topic. But nonetheless, you have to recognize this being that you are, and allow yourself to go through this full transition to become this beautiful Empress. That's what I'm hearing. You're the Empress, baby. Alrighty, we are going to move on to the next deck. Is there any clarity, guidance, confirmation that you can give to this reading? Thank you. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. Okay. So we have this guy coming to you, being the Knight of Cups. And he could possibly be a twin flame. Because we have this Two of Cup energy. Two of Cup energy pertains to lovers, soulmates, twin flame energy. Ooh, and then we have this King of Cups. So, okay. So these are the two men that's going against each other. We have the Knight of Cups and we have the King of Cups. However, the King of Cups is reversed. So the King of Cups is a man who's not really a man, who's not really a king. He portrays himself to be a king, but he's not really a king. He doesn't display those qualities a king should display. And then we have this Knight of Cups, who comes with a little bit kind of like player energy, but the king is player energy too. Don't worry about it. So pick your poison, basically. But we have this Knight of Cups that is probably most likely a better suitor. He's very charming. And I mean, he's just a kind of forward guy, you know? And so basically these are two people that are possible soulmates in your life. We do have soulmates. Some people have a few more than others, but there is people out there for you. You just have to distinguish who is right for you and who's not. So alrighty, like I said, we have these two people going against each other for your love, whether it is physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. I'm gonna try and see the archetype a little bit on the Knight of Cups so we could get a little bit more clarity about who this man is. Oh my God. Okay. Whoever this King of Cups is, whoever is the Scorpio, whoever is the Cancer, whoever is the Pisces, screw his ass, bro. Don't screw his ass. Fuck him. Who cares? Okay. Well, okay. No. So, King of Cups is like Cancer, Scorpio energy. But the Knight of Cups is Pisces energy. But listen to this. It says a romantic, intuitive young man with blonde hair, green or blue eyes will arrive soon. I'm not going to say it's necessary blonde hair. It could be brown. So it's brown or blonde hair. He is perceptive, empathetic, and maybe a little reserved. He carefully protects his feelings, which is illustrated by the armor. The Knight of Cups characterizes someone who is faithful and true, who believes in magic, chivalry, and honor. They are the best friends a person could hope for, and they will probably love once and love deeply. This card often turns up when there's about to be a proposition or a tryst. This card also symbolizes movements and travel or a kind of chivalrous act. Expect romance, visions of what is to come, magic, and new creative opportunities. Like, what did I just say? Love. We finna get this new love. Oh my God, I'm excited. Woo! I'm sorry. Okay. I'm getting so excited. So, this King of Cups energy, fuck him. Who gives a fuck about him? You found your knight in shining armor. Okay. I'm getting so excited right now. I'm getting excited for you. Alrighty. Is there any other messages that you may have for us? This is for the collective. Whew. Okay, what card is this? Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords, but it was reversed. So, basically what I'm hearing is that you're trusting in the divine forces, even though you can't see what's really going on. You're still trusting that what, oh, I am wrong. Okay. Hold on. Because this was reversed. So she's bound up. But it's a mental thing. So what I'm hearing is that this King of Cups is what makes you feel this way. This King of Cups makes you feel like you're like bound to something and you feel helpless, and you feel like there's no way of getting out. It's a fucking toxic relationship more than likely. And the reason why is because this King of Cups hasn't dealt with his shadow side yet. He's still dealing with things internally, and he doesn't have the balls to really face it. And then here we have you. The mermaid is you, and then there's a little boy. So you may have a son, and you're learning to, okay, so you have a son with this King of Cups energy, and being that there's some sort of separation because of his shadow side, it may not even just be his, it might be yours as well. Maybe you're both doing work, but it has left you alone. So now you're stuck. Well, I'm not gonna say stuck, but now you're having more bonding time with your son, but he doesn't look so happy. She looks in wonder, and he looks like, what the fuck? So what I'm hearing is that you need to bond a little bit more with your children, whether it be your son or your daughter or kids. This is being, talk to them about his feelings is what I'm hearing. Four of Cups is being divinely guided and protected to talk about your emotions, and it seems like both of you are kind of lost in thought. So maybe you should talk to your child about what's going on in their head. Can we know what's going on in their head? The Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is an energy of movement, moving forward in the head. So that means you guys aren't really in a bad place mentally. You and your kids aren't in a bad place. You guys have been progressively moving forward, even though it's been a battle. But you've been learning to have more self-confidence in yourself and within each other. So, I mean, the only thing I can say from this part is keep an eye out for this Knight of Cups energy. Like I said, it's a Pisces. Follow your emotions, because he's following a river. So I'm thinking follow your heart, follow your emotions, because your heart is emotion based. So I'm going to say follow your heart, follow your emotions, and there your prince will lie. That's what I'm getting. Alrighty. Alright, let's move on to the next deck. Are there any messages that you may have for this collective to bring any guidance, clarity, or confirmation? What is being manifested? So far, what we have is alignment. Excuse me. Change, transitioning, abundance, prosperity, and love. That's what we have. So for our manifestations. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I keep on I have little baby burps. Maybe it's just because I'm talking too much. Alrighty, we're moving on to our next deck. Thank you so much for helping us with this message. Are there anything that you could say for guidance, clarity, or confirmation? Alrighty, so we have okay, so we have the Hermit. I believe this is your divine masculine, because he's in the shadow, right? And you're over here in the light with this other lover. Hey, I'm just saying. So you have he's been by himself while you've been doing your own thing. And that's okay, because you're not tied down. You're allowed to do that. And it's not your fault that he's just stuck in his ways. And he needs time to... the hearts, the candle went out. I think whatever he was hoping for, I think he lost hope. Because the candle went out. Like that spark, that flame, it went out. So maybe it's the spark that you had for him, and he's just looking at it like, damn, I lost her. I actually lost her. And then here's you, 7 of Chalices, getting kissed up on and loved up on, catered to is what I'm seeing, because we have this stuff on the ground. We have candles, and I'm not really sure what's in this, but it looks like a bowl of something. And you're being romanced, hence the candles, but you're also taking things slow with this turtle. So you have a lot of options, and you're being catered to, you're being romanced, but you're taking things slow because you're really not trying to rush into shit. And we have the 10 of Wands. So what I'm hearing is that this is the physical. The wand suit is the physical. So what I'm getting, somebody gonna get caught with their pants down. With a dirty female at that. I'm not saying that that's your divine masculine, but it could be. That's probably the way he's dealing with this heartbreak or hurt or this solidarity that he's supposedly supposed to be going through. He's probably more than likely fucking on other bitches. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna be honest. And she got holes in her shirt. She looks dirty. They're in the woods. Like, ew. All I could think about is ticks. All I could think about is ticks. I went to the woods one time and there was ticks all over me. I went to North Carolina and there was ticks all over me when I went to the woods. They said fresh meat. All right. Is there any other words of confirmation, guidance, or clarity that you can give? Okay, and then we have the 3 of Swords. Yeah, so physically this divine masculine that's supposedly yours, he's fucking on other women to go ahead and forget about you, basically. But then we had the 3 of Swords that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Self-reflection. There's a whip. Okay, so The Three of Swords, even though he's fucking on other women, so go ahead and try and forget about you, this Three of Swords is him continuously thinking about you. He's thinking about how he wants to what's that word, serenade you. And then this woman in the background is the quote-unquote other woman that she's actually starting to see it for what it is, and is making her upset. Yeah, like okay, I'm not making this shit up, yo. I'm not making this shit up. Okay, so here we have the Four of Swords, and once again, this is him that he wants to be nasty with your ass. He wants to put his fingers in your mouth. He wants you to suck on his fingers. She got his hands covering his dick. She was probably sucking on that shit. Like, he real life thinks about this, and it's getting to the point that oh, I see jealousy. I see some type of jealousy going on, because we have the Tower card. So obviously something's gonna happen that is inevitable. Something's gonna happen that's gonna cause something to break, to separate, whatever the case is. But we have this man who's, I'm assuming that's you being fucked by this black man. So you might be with a black man, and your ex-lover or whatever sees that shit, and he probably might come in trying to cut that shit off. But either way, like, you're still the Empress. Even though all this stuff is going on, you're still the Empress. Like, didn't this card come up like 3 times already? I think so. But you're still the Empress. You know your power. You're just that bitch. You're beautiful. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You beautiful as hell. So yeah, poor divine masculine digging himself his own fucking hole because he's just a dummy. But this whole Tower card, I'm kind of worried about that. I'm not saying like try to avoid conflicts, but if you're gonna be doing shit and stuff, I suggest that you be honest. It's really important to be honest with yourself and others. Wow, this is crazy. How the fuck is somebody supposed to be so obsessed with you but not do anything about it? They say that they love you, but they don't show it. Like, that makes no sense to me. Whew. But he's over here thinking about nasty shit. Yo, I did this fucking reading yesterday. Excuse my language. But I did this reading yesterday talking about tea time. Check that out. But I'm pretty sure it was tea time. But the devil is real life, like, fucking around with your divine masculine. He just keeps him in a lustful state, and he doesn't know how to appreciate you the correct way. But that's why you appreciate yourself, because you're the motherfucking queen. Okay? Okay? You got power, okay? Hence the number 3. Power of the gods. Of God. Learning lessons. He's learning, actually. He's learning that you're the Empress. He's starting to recognize that you're the Empress. Yup. And that's why he wants you so bad now. Yup. You snooze, you lose. Alrighty. I'm going on to the next deck. Oh yeah, please help me deliver and decipher this message. It is for the collective. Can you bring us any guidance, clarity, or confirmation? Compassion. So we have compassion. Duro ile. Duro ile, we're getting having compassion with yourself, stepping into your spirituality more. Hold on, let me get some more confirmation from this book. Duro ile. heard of Ğęnıę before. I can't remember where I heard Ğęnıę from. Duro Ğęnıę. A man sits on the ground deep in meditation as his hands work with numerous mala beads. His body and skin are covered in sacred geometric markings from all his incarnations, and he knows the lessons very well in this human experience. Duro Ğęnıę card appears when you have to cut through all the beliefs in your life that truly hold your spirit down. The man emits a velvet green aura, and there are sagura cacti and aloe plants in the background, which seem to be a part of him. This card reminds us to build a strong foundation in order to ascend higher frequency, realms, and ways of life. Embody the feeling or experience you want to become and grounded in the reality that you can bring whatever you want to you. Wear your protective jewelry and adorn yourself intentionally. Okay, so wearing your protective jewelry. I do sell protective jewelry if you were interested in that. But it's important to step into your power and ground yourself so that these things that you want can come into fruition. As we were saying in the beginning, of coming into alignment. But some protective jewelry is required, so I advise you to come see me after you see this video. Alrighty, are there any other words of guidance, confirmation, or clarity? We are being protected by my lovely mother, Oya. Okay. And then we have a ram here too, being the Aries. So during this time, she is guiding and protecting us, causing these changes for us. Thank you, Oya. Are there any other words of guidance, clarity, or confirmation that you can give the collective? Ğęnıę Jąhnıę, beyond. Like I said, you are being divinely guided by your guardian angels from the beyond. I'm seeing, so some of these are your ancestors, some of these are pets, some of these are your spirit animals. Yeah, these are all basically your spirit team that is guiding you and protecting you at this moment. Like I said, I really suggest that you hit me up about some protective jewelry, whether it be necklaces, waist beads, bracelets, or anklets. That's what I make. I do everything handmade. I really suggest that you inquire about that, because you are being divinely guided and to do so. Yep, like I said, guidance. You are being divinely guided to do so. Alrighty. So that is that. There's nothing really more I could say about that. The spirits, the ancestors, they really encourage you to get protective jewelry. It is very necessary for your own growth. Alrighty. With this new moon coming, what are some manifestations that's going to be stepping forth? What are we going to be experiencing during this new moon in Aries? Alrighty. What are some manifestations? Oops. Card fell. So by the time that the next full moon comes, is going to be a climax of some sort. And what we mean by climax is going to be an ending of some sort. Alrighty, what is this? What will this new moon bring? It's time to give rather than take. Maybe you've been taking other people's love, services, whatever the case may be. You've been taking those things for granted, and now it's time for you to return that energy, basically. Return that energy. Are there any other messages that you can give for this new moon? Any guidance, clarity, confirmation in this new moon in Aries? Is that all? I think it is. Alrighty. That is it. Alright, that is all. Now we are going to find out what activations we'll be going through, because we have been releasing a lot and we're making room for more things, for more opportunities, new projects, new love, all of that. So right now we're just going to see what is being activated or upgraded. Ooh. Memories of Atlantis. It's so funny when this says memories of Atlantis, because I was actually thinking, I don't know if you heard about that whole Venus is sinking and stuff like that, and I was like, yo, Venus is gonna become the new Atlantis. But that's besides the point. Memories of Atlantis signify spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. So that means that not only are we progressing spiritually, where technology is progressing as well. And this technology might probably be of Atlantis. Maybe our technology comes from Atlantis. There's the Anunnaki, which is from what, Egyptian culture. So it might have no, actually I think it was like that. If you look into history and stuff like that, I think the Egyptians were supposed to be the first people to encounter aliens, and that's where their technology came from, supposedly. Alrighty. So are the aliens starting to come through and show us who we really are? Are they helping us? Should I take out my alien deck? I might do a short, because I've been wanting to do some card pulls for my alien deck. I'm not even gonna lie. What does the aliens have to tell us? Alrighty. Are there any other words of guidance, confirmation, or clarity that you could give to the collective? Soft light codes. Alrighty. Light, initiation, great teacher, awakening, and divine magic. So I will be doing 2 shorts today. I'll be doing on the light codes. Where are my light codes deck? We have the light codes, and then we also have the alien deck. Let me show you my alien deck right quick. We have Mystic Martian Oracle. So these are some stuff that I'm going to be talking about, because obviously they have messages for us. So like I said, stay tuned. I'm always posting. You never know what I'm gonna post, so make sure to keep in tune with that. Are there any other what is that, upgrades or activations that we will be going through? This is for the collective. I believe that is all. Okay. So I was going to use this fairy oracle deck, but I'm not drawn to it anymore. I am drawn to something though. Before I get these last guardian angel messages out, I'm drawn to my mermaid oracle deck. Okay. So can you explain what progress are we going through? This is for the collective. So what progress I'm hearing is that you're learning how to work with the moons, as the new moon is significant for release, and I said the full moon is significant for release and the new moon is significant for new manifestation. So you are that's how you're making progress right now. So continue to do that. Work with the moon, the moon cycles. Are there any other messages of guidance, confirmation, and clarity that you may give to this collective? Alrighty. So we need to make some adjustments to our aura. Having more self-confidence in ourselves and giving ourselves the ability to receive, to give, not only receive but also to give. It's time to give rather than take. So if you're giving that energy, if you're receiving that energy for somebody, you need to learn how to give that back. And I guess that's it. It's really an adjustment of the energy field. In order for you to do that, you need to be aware of the energy that you put out, because that energy is going to return to you. Are there any last messages, please? Angel Gabriel, come through, help deliver and decipher. Are there any messages that you may have for this collective? Balance. Difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive the light. Both are necessary. Hence this other card of seeing the balance between light and dark, wherever the hell it is, right there. Alrighty. And then we have positive outcome. At this very moment, you are sowing seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, belief, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will recreate a positive outcome. Like I said, the energy you put out always comes back to you. We have peace. Calm your thoughts and move your awareness to a peaceful space inside your heart. Feel the ebb and flow of love, the internal movement of stars. Your life is forever unfolding for greater spheres of love. Relax and do not worry about anything, for all is well. You will soon enter a time of well-earned peace and tranquility. Finding that balance. Once you learn balance, that's when you'll find peace. Manifestation. Believe in yourself, trust your instincts, and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have for so long have aspired to create will soon manifest. Guilt. You do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love, regardless of what you've done and what you've failed to do. From your soul's perspective, there's neither right nor wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You've done nothing wrong. Be more not compromising with yourself, but more compassionate with yourself. We've all done things, but it's not to like hold that against yourself. It doesn't define you. And then we have believe. I thought we already had believe. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities are abound, provided you are flexible and retain a hope in mind. Believe all is possible. So yeah, those are your messages. Like I said, we have love coming in, yo. We have love coming in and we're finding balance. We just need to be more self-aware about our subconscious thoughts, really. And again, like I said, I really suggest come to me about your spiritual protective jewelry. You are being divinely guided and protected to do so by your spirit team. So I really suggest that you do that. Hit me up on Facebook at Ğęnıę Jąhnıę or Goddess of the Awakening, and then we could get started on our discussion about what you need. But I really appreciate you guys attending. I hope you resonated with this reading. Like I said, if you did, please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and have a blessed evening. Remember, you are one decision closer to manifesting your dreams. Step into your awakening, and most importantly, be the change you want to see.